Hey guys. This is gonna be the first video in a while where I am using a mic. Don't know how well this is gonna work, but hopefully it will. Put simply, my PS Vita is fucked and I can't use it anymore to record, so I'm only gonna be doing PS4 games until I can get that mess sorted out. And even then, it's gonna be via screen capture recording type deal. So, you know, but what I've got is I've got a pair of earbuds with a mic on them. I got for like $10 at Walmart, hooked up to my PS4 controller, and I'm using that as a mic. So it's really the best thing I can do. But I'm going to be playing through Dark Souls 3. I'm going to fight all the bosses, even the DLC. I'm going to skip cutscenes and dialogue unless I, you know, absolutely want to skip them. I will not skip them. But like with Abyss Watchers and maybe Gale and Frida, I probably won't skip them, but you never know. And the intro cutscene, I'm going to skip because you guys can watch it for yourselves. This is just more of a way for me to, I don't know, pass the time. Dark Souls 3 is fun, but it only gets so fun after a while. It gets very repetitive. So this is sort of a way to do that. To sort of quell that boredom. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of typing stuff. Good. Now let's try to get my character's faces are a little fucked. Like, this is my main character. This is pretty much what he looks like if he wasn't hollow, because they're all hollow. Then we have this one and this one, pretty standard. But then we start getting into some weird shit. Like, this one's a female. This guy, man, it looks like a little mandibles or something. This guy I made and then I hit random face a bunch. Trying not to laugh, these look so fucked. This one I'm quite proud of. He turned out to look like a dog. Not really. I'm not proud of that at all. I'm just fucking scared. I'll play as this guy. Because he's buff as fuck. He's buff as fuck. I'm gonna leave him like this too. Look at this. He's swapping with him deprived. No, wait, let's see if there's one right. You can really see his arms. Look at his fucking arms. Probably see it with Warrior. Look at his fucking arms. Anyways, I'm going to be going for a strength build because strength builds are for casuals. I'm just kidding. I don't really mean that. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Point is, this is going to be a strength build because strength makes a few bosses a joke from what I've noticed. Like, unironically makes them a joke. So I'm gonna, you know, I hope you guys can still hear me. Actually, let me try something else. Putting the earbud, like wrapping the earbud around my ear, seems to work a bit better, because it's a little bit closer to my ear. Because before I had the earbud in my ear, and I don't like that very much. So this is still kind of working, but I'm gonna do warrior class just cause. Why does he have a young voice? He has to have an aged voice. So in case you're wondering what I've done with his build detail, I basically set everything down to the minimum possible. And then I set arms to max. And that's what we got. That's how I did that. In case anyone was wondering. But enough fucking around. Let's just jump into this shit. I was taking a sip of my drink in case anyone was wondering what that sort of sound effect was. My mind talking sounded different or something. Okay, this shit. I got the earbud like wrapped around the top of my ear. Trying to balance it. It doesn't feel too pleasant, like with it dangling there. Anyways, I like to get rid of this shit, you know. Can't really say much. This is the tutorial area. You can read these little tutorial messages. I mean, I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to sort of go along with the motions. I hope you guys will be able to hear me talking during boss fights. I don't want to have to like raise my voice during boss fights because I got the music turned up a little bit. Actually, I should probably fix that. I've got it all at 7, so it's not extremely loud, but I mean, it's loud for me. So if you notice, it says guard absorption, and it says 86. That's the percent of damage it takes away. So what you usually want is a 100% physical shield to block all physical damage. That's usually what you want to get, because taking physical damage through your shield really sucks. So you can go with a not 100% physical shield, or even a small shield, but really small shields are shit and really used for parrying. So, also, it should be noted that you can that the weapon art is Warcry for the axe, which consumes the blue bar, which happens to increase my attack damage. In case you guys were wondering, I've put about 150 hours in this game. Oh, what the fuck? Still got the riposte. It was weird as hell, but I still got the riposte off. Warcry, when activated, can also knock enemies back. It doesn't deal any damage, but it does knock enemies back. Titanite Scale, can use that later. Soul of a Seasoned Warrior. Soul of a Seasoned Warrior! I don't know what that voice was. But as you can see, the blue bar has gone down drastically. Because it costs 20 FP to use Warcry, and I only have 72. Meaning I can use it 3 times. And yes, if you have 1 FP and the cost is 20, you can still activate Warcry. I'm not sure if it has any effect, depending like the amount of FP you have remaining. But bonfire lit. Let me just do that real quick. Go ahead. I'm just gonna kill a few of these guys so I can grab a few items. I don't really need them, but you know, it's nice to get them. I think Warcry might have deactivated. Now I'm still one-shotting them, so maybe. Maybe it's because I'm two-handing. When you two-hand your weapon, you deal more damage. It's plunging attack. You got me. What I wanted down here were the fire bombs. I'm not gonna use Ashen Estus, so. Oh, in case you're wondering, Ashen Estus refills your blue bar. For anyone wondering, it refills the blue bar. Then again, you would probably know that if you would play the fucking game instead of watching me play. Go play this game! Go get it. Like right now, go do it. Go buy it. Anyways, the rest of the bonfire refills your Estus, gives you a stupid little emote that no one ever fucking uses. Rest, like who uses rest? Anyway, you're gonna want to jump here. Running and L3 is jump. Titanite Shard can be used to upgrade weapons. As well as the Titanite Scale, but it's for different types of weapons. Anyways, now it's time for Iudex Gundyr. And yes, that is how you pronounce it. Okay, the shield does have a parry. I'm not good at parries. I might try to parry him, but I'm not good at parries. Warcry activating does knock enemies back, but it deals no damage. Now, Iudex isn't that much of a challenge. Just smack the fuck out of it. A few free hits then. As I said, I'm not the best at parries. See, without parries, I'd be doing a lot better. Oh, he did it quicker than normal. That's weird. Anyways, now he gets to the second phase of the abyss spread. I mean, this part you could use fire bombs to kill him, but because abyss beasts are weak to fire. I don't give a damn. Bonfire, rest that if you want. A good bit of souls tonight. Now, if you want, there's a trick to opening these doors to make the doors go by a little quicker, kind of, maybe. You can, basically, you can quit out. This doesn't make the doors go by any quicker, but it feels quicker to me, I guess. I don't know, I do this. I just wanted to show you guys this. I probably won't do this a lot, honestly. I like my brisk. It's sweet tea in like a can, like soda can. It's pretty good. This is the broken straight sword. It's completely useless. If it wasn't obvious, it's completely useless. Here's where we can use our shield. You see Warcry knocks them back a bit. I don't know what any of that was. I was just pressing buttons at that point. Anyways, I'm just gonna go through here and grab you know, a few items. I'm not sure if I'll have my voice in all of the videos that I'll make like this, but I probably won't, honestly. Like, if I'm taking stuff really seriously, I probably won't. Anyway, dogs are pretty simple. Just really block them and they bounce off your shield. When they attack you, they usually will bite, and when they do, just hold your shield up and they bounce off. I don't know what happened there though. That was pretty strange, but it all worked out in the end. If you're playing as, I believe it's a sorcerer class, and you want a better shield, because I think the sorcerer class is the one with this really shit shield that has like terrible physical. You can grab the east-west shield here. It's pretty shit, but like it's got 55 physical, but it's got 70 magic. So as soon as you grab it, these twats here will gank you. In case you don't know what that means, it's like they'll fight you 2-on-1, ganking, like a gank. You know what I mean? If you don't know what a gank, if you want to see what a gank fight is, go search up Ornstein and Smo or Demon Prince boss fight. Yeah, that's a real gank. That's a real gank fight. You don't fuck with those fights. Now we are at Firelink Shrine. A few things I want to do before we actually go into the shrine. So I'm going to take off his chest and chest armor and helmet to make him under. Look up at the top. You can top right. You can see it says weight ratio. It's at 27.6%. As long as if it's under 30, you get your rolls do a bit more distance. I like to set that to the jump to circle, and I'll swap the ember out, that to ember, and this to homeward bone. And what you're gonna want to do is run up the tree and jump. This is sure to take a few attempts before you can get it, as you can see. But you can and will get it. I'm not the best at it. Let's just leave it at that. Ooh. Three more homeward bones. Now I should probably mention I'm not an expert at this game. I'm not like these gods on YouTube that like have fought fucking soul level 1 against Midir. Like they chose to deprive class, which is soul level 1, and defeated fucking Dark Eater Midir. Now these are crystal lizards. A jumping attack will always knock them over. So remember that. Running R2 or flick the left stick forward in R2 will always knock them over, no matter what weapon you're using. It could be your fists. It does it. But like I was saying, I'm not incredibly amazing at this game. I've never done a SL1 run, which is soul level 1. I've never done that. Never done a run like that before. I have done a few things, but nothing that crazy. Now here are the crows that trade you shit, but more importantly, Nestus shard. Now here, you're going to want to drop a firebomb and a homeward bone. I think there's anything else I have that could be dropped. And if you drop the homeward bone, you get the call over remote. And the iron bracelets, which is Solaire's armor. And for the firebomb, you get a large titanite shard, which will be necessary later. This is a fake wall. Get used to them. They're all over the fucking place. Only like having to jump is circle for the tree jump. Here is the covetous silver serpent ring. What that does is it gives you 10% more souls. So if you kill something and get 1,000 souls, well, ba-boom, you just got 1,100 instead. You can only put the coiled sword here. Only here. You can't put it anywhere else, so you might as well just fucking put it there. Seriously, look how fucking buff this guy is. It's kind of funny. Anyways, here we can come over to good old Andre. You can use the Estus shards to reinforce your Estus, allowing you to get more. And I put it all into regular Estus because, yeah, this is a strength build. It's not going to use magic. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these soul packets in a minute, maybe.
Well,
but first, I have to help the Firekeeper. Now what I like to do with the Firekeeper, leveling up wise, when we first talk to her, I like to get my stamina up, my endurance up to 14, and my HP up to 20.
Farewell,
Usually HP up to 20 will take a while, but because of killing the crystal lizard and Iudex, we got a good bit of souls going. So already at 20 vigor.
Farewell, Ashen Mink.
Rest at the bonfire and it'll refill your health and stuff. Now we're gonna go do. Now I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat him, but I'm gonna go fight the Sword Master. He has an outfit which is pretty shit. It's pretty lightweight though, so if you're going for a build using Flynn's ring, that's a good thing to have. Because you still have armor, barely any, but still. Now this guy is a bit annoying. If you don't have a good strategy. He also wields the Uchigatana, which happens to induce bleed. Oh, what was that? So what that was a bit of a poise lock there. Oh god! Yeah, and that's another reason why I have 20 vigor. Yeah, he likes to stun lock too. This guy's a bit annoying. This is probably the best method I have for melee characters. Just get back and then melee, and then do a nice ranged attack. As far as rank, like pyromancers and other characters like that, just shoot them with range shit. Especially if you've just started the game, put all your Estus into, except like one into healing, and then just melee, just throw shit at him from a distance. Now, I can level up a bit more. I'm not going to put into Vigor just yet. I'm going to say Vigor for later. First, my strength's pretty high, but I want to also get 10 Dex. It's a nice level it up.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Use these, I guess. It's not going to have enough souls, but it is what it is. So now you can put up the Uchigatana. You won't be using it since it's not for strength. You can, as far as your armor goes, the northern armor is all right, but as you can see, the iron bracelets have a lot more blue. Including, if you look down at the bottom right, you'll see poise goes up. Poise is important. Because if you noticed when I attempted to hit him, he hit me. Like we both hit each other at the same time, but his attack followed through while my attack got interrupted. That means he had higher poise for some fucking reason. But the point is, important to note, remember what poise is. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there, just to you know, finish this off. Fuck is wave at? Be nice. What does this sound like? Oh yeah, the Firekeeper also does stuff whenever you do a gesture. So see, she'll bow at the same time. Anyways, I'll leave you guys off with a little wave. See you guys in a part 2.